Welcome back, everybody. You're here at Behind the Fame, and today's featured video spotlight is a legendary actress, Mary Pickford. Join us as we celebrate her life and career. Mary Pickford was a Canadian-American actress, producer, and businesswoman who became the most popular female star of the silent era, one of Hollywood's first millionaires, and a central architect of the early film industry, earning the nicknames America's Sweetheart and Queen of the Movies. She co-founded United Artists and helped found the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, won the second Best Actress Oscar for Coquette, and received an Academy Honorary Award in 1976 for her contributions to cinema. Early life and stage beginnings. Born Gladys Louise Smith in Toronto in 1892, Pickford grew up in a poor, disease-prone downtown district, lost her alcoholic father in childhood, and was pushed into the theater by her widowed mother to help support the family. As Mary Pickford, a name given by producer David Belasco, she toured North America in stock and Broadway plays, quickly becoming a seasoned child and adolescent performer before turning to film in 1909. Rise to silent stardom. Pickford began making one-reelers for D.W. Griffith at Biograph, appearing in dozens of films in 1909 alone, and becoming known to audiences as the Biograph Girl. Moving to features with famous players, later Paramount, she soared to international superstardom in films such as Hearts Adrift, Tess of the Storm Country, The Poor Little Rich Girl, Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, and Pollyanna, gaining unprecedented salary, billing, and creative control, and effectively defining the ingenue on screen. Power in the film industry. By 1916, she had negotiated full authority over her productions, a record-breaking salary, a share of the profits, and her own corporate banner, making her the industry's most powerful woman. In 1919, she co-founded United Artists with Chaplin, Fairbanks, and Griffith, so independent producers could control and distribute their own films. And she later helped create the Motion Picture Relief Fund and its country house and hospital, using her fame to support charity and industry welfare. Sound films, retirement, and producing. Although she initially doubted talkies, her first sound film, Coquette, brought her a Best Actress Oscar, even as audiences resisted seeing her in more adult roles and her box office power waned. She retired from acting after Secrets in 1933, but stayed influential behind the camera as a producer and United Artists executive, backing films for other stars, and eventually selling her UA stake in the 1950s. Personal life and politics. Pickford's first marriage to actor Owen Moore was troubled by his alcoholism and violence. She then married Douglas Fairbanks in 1920, forming Hollywood's royal couple at their estate Pickford, before their highly public breakup and divorce in 1936. Her third marriage to Charles Buddy Rogers, including the adoption of 2 children, and politically she aligned with the Hollywood Republican Committee, supporting candidates such as Thomas Dewey, Barry Goldwater, and Ronald Reagan. Later years, citizenship, and death. Haunted by family alcoholism, the deaths of her siblings, and the end of silent films. Pickford struggled with drinking, became increasingly reclusive at Pickfair, and limited her public appearances, though she authored memoirs and spiritual writings. Complexly tied to Canada, Britain, and the U.S., she arranged to formalize her Canadian citizenship late in life and died in Santa Monica in 1979 after a cerebral hemorrhage. She was only 87, leaving a lasting legacy through preserved films, the Mary Pickford Foundation, and continued recognition as a founding figure of Hollywood. And that was the life and career of legendary screen actress Mary Pickford. Give me your thoughts and opinions on Mary Pickford. Did you like her as a silent actress or when she was doing talkies? What did you think about her big power couple? They were probably the biggest power couple when she married Douglas Fairbanks in 1920? They were huge because he was like the top box office draw at the time, and she was also the one of the top box office draws. So here's a power couple, royal couple, and of course the media likes to pamper them up, cater to their every whim, and then when things go sour, they probably try to tear them apart with gossip and rumors and so on and so forth, and putting cameras in their faces about their breakup or impending breakup and divorce and so on and so forth. But apparently they all remained friends. So Mary Pickford got the last laugh. But there's a video on YouTube I just recently re-encountered where she was interviewed, I think during the Oscars, but it was at her house. And I think she was getting an honorary Oscar. It was an interview or an honorary Oscar, but they went to her house to interview her. And she was, I think, probably in her 90s or 80s. Well, no, she died at 87. She was only 87. So it was right before she passed away, but she has an interview when she was given, I think, an honorary award or something like that. But check her out, and you can just see how she aged beautifully to grow up all through that depression stuff. Poor, and then making it to be like one of the top famous actresses of all time, of her era, dominating the film and talkies, and then owning partnership in companies and so on and so forth. But give me your thoughts on Mary Pickford. Do you have any favorite roles? Check her out on YouTube. She's everywhere on YouTube. But check out, just type in young Mary Pickford or Mary Pickford films, Mary Pickford clips, and you'll find them on YouTube. And you'll start watching 1 or 2, become 4 and 5, and then you just start, what's the word? Binge watching Mary Pickford. And she's nice to look at. Very attractive, very pretty, and it's great to follow her when you look at her work on the silent films. So check out Mary Pickford. So give me your thoughts below. Any questions, comments, and feedback, leave them below. I'm Tony. Thank you for joining me here at Behind the Fame. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll see you all in the next video.